Hey guys, it's Toy Hunter Tony here with episode 82 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found out in the wild and or over 50 long boxes from my back stock. This week I'm going to feature a $100 hunt. And if you're not familiar with that, I go into a comic book store and I search their back stock for key books that I think will get me the most value. And my limit's $100. And Greensboro's got three, maybe four comic book shops in town. I featured Acme Comics a couple videos ago. This week I'm going to feature Sailfish Comics. They have three locations. You can find them in Winston-Salem, Greensboro, and Concord, North Carolina. It's a pretty good store. I got a huge selection of wall books. Backstock is great, and lots and lots of new books. Maybe 2-3 months deep on their new books. You can say hello to Jay, Stephen, Mike, Colton. You got Brett, the godfather of it all, and then you got Austin, and then Kevin. I just wanted to say hello, and I really appreciate the great deals you got me on the books for this video. Whew, that is a big plug. Let's get into it this week, guys. The top 10. Remember I told you if you go into a comic book store and you find Spider-Verse or Spider-Geddon, that if they're at a really good price, it's worthwhile getting. No pun intended, Geddon. Yeah, you got that already. But I'll give you a hint. It's a lot of Spider-Geddon in this video. And it may be a little premature to post pricing for these books, that when Spider-Man Across the Multiverse comes out, that these books will spike higher. But I want to get them now, and I want to share them with you so you can go out and find these books also. Number 10 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found at Sailfish Comics is Spider-Geddon number 4. This is the A cover by Jorge Molina, and this goes between $5 and $15. That's gorgeous. Ooh, gotta take it easy. Don't want to damage those books, Tony. Number 9 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at that, this is Spider-Geddon number 4. This is the Lee In-Hook connected cover, and this one goes between $5 and $15 also, and that is issue 4 variant connecting cover. Number 8 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found out in the wild is Spider-Geddon number 1. This is the Spider Noir cover. Noir? Did I say that right? Noir? Say it again. Noir. There it is. That's how it is. You got to get the noir in it. This is issue number 1. This is a variant that goes. This is cover 18. Now I don't know if you remember a couple back. If you can see, if you look at the code, it says 00118. Well, this is the 18th cover variation, and that's why it doesn't have what printing it is. It says 00118. Trivia, call back to the old video. This book goes between $5 and $15 if you can find it. Number 7 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found out in the wild at Sailfish Comics here in Greensboro. Look at that. This is a Mark Bagley variant of Spider-Geddon number 1. This is a beautiful cover, and this also goes between $5 and $15. Number 6 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found out in the wild is, look at that. This is Spider-Geddon number 1. This is cover number 16. That's right. There was a lot of cover variations for this book, and this is by, how do you say it? Nauck? N-A-U-C-K. Nauck variant, and it goes between $5 and $15 also. Hey guys, before I get to the top half of these top 10 comic books, I want to say thank you for watching me here on YouTube. You can also check me out on Instagram, where each week I will put the top 10 eventually. I'm running about 3 videos behind right now, where you can find additional information and actual pricing for those books. And please check me out at toyhuntertony.com, where you can find some of my finer quality items. All right, that's it for this week's commercial. Let's get back to number 5 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, oh, look at that. This is Spider-Geddon number 1. This is the David Nakayama cover, the DNA, and this is the PlayStation 5 video game suit. This is a really cool book, and it goes between $10 and $20 if you can find it. Number 4 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at that, this is Spider-Geddon number 3. This is also by Lee In Hook, and this is a connecting cover variant, and it goes between $20 and $30. They're beautiful when you get them all together. Number 3 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, I bet you think it's going to be a Spider-Geddon, and you'd be right. This is issue number 1. This is the 1 in 25 variant. This is the Garan cover, and it goes between 20. Ooh, shiny light. Goes between $20 and $40. I like that one. That's pretty. Number 2, this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at this. Oh, you betcha. Spider-Geddon number 1. This is the Miles Morales variant. I have featured this in the previous video, and I find this book, I pick it up every single time. This book right here is cover number 6, and it goes between $20 and $40. Love me some Miles Morales. Number 1 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at that, this is Spider-Geddon. This is cover 2 by Lee In Hook. This is a connecting cover. And also it's featuring the Spider-Man PlayStation 5 video game suit. It's beautiful. And this book right here goes between $30 and $40. Now you guys know that each week when I do a top 10, I start with the lowest value and it works its way to the top value. So by the time you get to the end of the video, that's when you see the big books. And that was the top 10. And if you watch my videos, you will also know that I will do a bonus. And this week's bonus, check it out. This is Spider-Geddon number 1. This is the 1 in 50 George Perez variant. And this is gorgeous. And this goes between $35 and $55. Now, I don't want to say anything, but George Perez is hanging in there as best as he can. You would think that Marvel or DC would help this man out, who helped form some of the best comic books with Marv Wolfman in both Marvel and DC. And you think they would help him out with selling his trade paperback to where all the stores can find him. That's the trade paperback I'm talking about, is the Avengers versus, oh my goodness, Justice League. And only if 7,000 copies are available. Not everybody can get one. They're raffling them off. They're selling for a high price. It's great for the secondary market as for the collector, but it's not really helping George Perez. They should have opened that up. They should have let everybody order as many as they can, give an incentive book out like they normally do, and then take the proceeds and help pay the Perez family to help cover medical costs and end-of-life care. I love George Perez and his work, and man, it breaks your heart. And you kind of hope that the big 2 would have done something more for him here at the end. Sorry to get all down on you. This week's hunt totals over $300. Not bad for a $100 investment. Hey guys, coming up, I've got another $100 hunt out of a shop called Ultimate Comics in Raleigh. I'll feature them in my next video. And then I also should get back my CGC order, and I will do an unboxing for you then. Guys, I really appreciate you here watching me. I'll see you on the next hunt. Bye-bye.